Continuing our study of 1 Peter, we want to back up to verse 8. Notice it says, whom having not seen ye love. Now, most people have not seen God. I don't think it's possible to see God unless he somehow veils his divinity or majesty from us. But there are people that see him in dreams, especially in non-Christian countries, which I find very interesting. So it says, whom ye having not seen ye love, in whom though now ye see him not, yet you believe, yet believing, you rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory. This is something I want to touch on again, that the joy and the rejoicing and the happiness that you can get from following Jesus is unrivaled by anything in the world. I myself, unfortunately, have lived on both sides of the fence. I have lived in the world. I've experienced what the world has to offer, and especially in the darker things, and doing very decadent things, and chasing after drugs and ill-gotten money and living lies and stuff like that. It can provide the appearance of pleasure and the appearance of fun, but in the end, it bites you like a poisonous snake, and it does not give you peace. Only God can give you peace. Notice this in verse 9. It says, receiving the end of your faith. In other words, the conclusion of your faith. You believing in the unseen. It has a conclusion. It's the salvation of your souls. We will be redeemed, brothers and sisters. We will have our lives restored back to that Edenic harmony that we read about in Genesis 1 and 2. In fact, if you notice Genesis 1 and 2, you have a perfect God in a perfect environment with perfect people, in a perfect relationship, perfect animals, perfect everything. And then in Revelation 21 and 22, the last two books of the Bible mirror the first two books. You've got a perfect world, perfect people in a perfect environment, and a perfect relationship with a perfect God, perfect animals, perfectly clean water. And so God, when he's talking about the salvation of our souls, he's not just talking about deliverance from sin. He's talking about a restoration that he wants to take place in all of our lives. We have got glorious things to look forward to, brothers and sisters. Do not be distracted by the gloom that surrounds you right now. Did you hear what I said? Do not be distracted by the gloom that surrounds you right now. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop worrying if things are going to work out or not, and start trusting Jesus.